The stakeholders engagement meeting brought in over 100 district leaders from Moyo and Obongi districts, both elected and technical, to be briefed on the investing in forest and protected areas for climate smart development project, with the aim of enlightening the stakeholders on their roles in conserving the forests and the environment so as to fight against climate change. Mr. Gore Goffin, the resident district commissioner Moyo, during the closure of the meeting, wondered why the Ministry of Water and the Environment officials don't want to tell the truth to the district officials about the project, saying these are the officials whom the ministry wants to work with, so there should be no reason for hiding information about the project to the district officials, and urged the internal security officers to investigate the officials, saying there is something fishy about this project.
You want these people to support you, and you are the Minister of Water and the Environment. Why don't you tell them the facts, what you need them to do for you? Then we support you. We will have no problem when you bring in your partners. They should find us prepared.
Honorable Andu Richard Opeli, the Vice Chairman Local Council 5 Moyo District, said there is need for community sensitization and cause mindset change in relation to destruction of the environment, saying environment is a security threat which results into disaster which the leaders need to guide against.
There is a need for us to go down and sensitize the community very seriously about this project. Let's forget about this idea of mindset. We should cause change on the mindset of the community.
Honorable Konji Luis Drale, the Vice Chairman Local Council 5 Obongi District, urged officials who are implementing the project to have realistic and holistic approach and decision-making in the program from the start of the project, monitor the progress during and after the project so as to realize better service delivery to the public.
Let us really have comprehensive and holistic decision-making and also involvement in this project implementation, right from the day go up to the last.
Mr. Vochiri Joffrey, the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer Moyo, urged the district officials to be vigilant and ask questions related to the implementation of the project and how their problems can be solved, adding that the project will enhance climate smart development in the country.
And this investment in environment, particularly forest and protected area, will contribute to the element of what we call climate smart development.
Mr. Ole Kumodasiri Noah, the Assistant Chief Administrative Officer Obongi, said the meeting is very important given the nature of the area, adding that most parts of Obongi have been experiencing disasters such as floods because the trees in these areas have been destroyed, but he is optimistic that with the different stakeholders' engagement, a concerted effort can be made to overturn such happenings in the district.
When you look at areas of Palorinya and the other parts, the greater parts of Obongi, you find a disaster yearly occurs. And you find people's houses are blown off. And sometimes the place is flooded. And why this has been happening is because most of our trees have been cut.
Mr. Mununuzi Nathan, the Senior Environment Officer from the Ministry of Water and Environment, said as the program is named as investing in forest, they intend to invest in tree growing so as to restore the already depleted forest cover due to the pressure on forest for wood fuel and poles in the refugee hosting districts.
As the project is codenamed Investing in Forests, we are doing forest growing as an investment. So we appreciate the fact that where we have refugees hosted, there is an increased pressure on forest resources in terms of firewood or poles, and this has greatly impacted on the environment of these places.
Honorable Asusi J. Bisam, the Secretary for Finance, Administration and Production, Moyo District Local Government, said there is need to conduct capacity building for the newly elected leaders so as to empower them to promote tree planting and fight against climate change.
They need to be empowered. If they can be empowered, lower local governments, so that they can come up with a strong bylaw such that we mitigate
and improve on our environmental usage.
The Investing in Forest and Protected Areas for Climate Smart Development project is a 6-year project which runs in the refugee hosting districts and is being implemented by the Ministry of Water and Environment with the aim of improving the sustainable management of the forests and protected areas and increase the benefits to the communities within the country. The project, which started in 2020, is expected to close in 2026 with over $160 million being allocated for the project, of which $78.2 million is a loan, $70 million as a grant, and $25 million as additional funding from the World Bank. I'm Dominic Anthony Okumu for Westnile TV, Nilecast.